by the end of the first half, they started bringing some more pressure. And a lot of the drop back game that we had going on was a lot of 5-man protection, and they were bringing one more than we can handle, and they had some success with it. So, we were doing some check with me stuff to make sure that we were in the right play. Obviously, when I'm hot, that's not a good situation. So we did the best we could, and it required the offensive line to be in their stance for a pretty long time. So I know those boys were battling today, and we appreciate them. And we were just able to play Michigan football. I don't think we played our style of football in the first half, and and we knew that, and we regrouped and we had a good second half.
Talk about Schoonmaker and his big catches that set up touchdowns.
Scooney. Yeah. Scooney had a big game. The tight ends had a phenomenal game. That was a huge play. I'm just so happy for these dudes. It's just, I'm so happy to be a part of this team. And, you could choose any guy who played today who contributed to this game, and the tight ends did for sure.
Bob? Cade, other guys have talked about the 2%, that was your chances to win the Big Ten, and you're going to be 6-6 and whatnot. We haven't really heard that during the season. Was that simmering below the surface, what you guys were motivated by throughout the season?
Well, we didn't find out the exact statistic till this week. But yeah, 2% for the last week. We thought about 2% the last week. And, we knew that this team, guys on this team is just, we've gone under some scrutiny. We know that, and we've battled through it. We're just such a great group of guys who just care about each other. And, we've really had the mentality of Michigan versus everybody. Mm-hmm. And, I just don't know what much to say other than I love these dudes, really.
Back, Brad?
Cade, I guess I'll put this one for you. At the beginning of the season, when you guys were running the ball and the O-line play was dominant, the defensive line play was dominant, and then it continued consistently, there were questions from a lot of us, a lot of people that watch you guys do it against non-conference teams. In this era of fast-paced football and 500-yard games, maybe considered a little bit boring. But now that you're here, how do you look on the brand of football that you guys won with, especially in this day and age?
I love the identity that we've created on offense. I think, whether, Coach Harbaugh said whether you travel through the air or on the ground, it doesn't matter, as long as we're scoring touchdowns. And, I just love the physicality of this offense, I think is the greatest attribute.
It's crazy.
And, toughness is something that, that we take to heart, and that we have made our identity that. And I just love the identity that we've created, no matter what the style of football is at this day and age. Yeah, I think, a strength of this team is our ability to play complementary football. It just seems like, when we need a stop, the defense makes a stop. When we need a touchdown, we score a touchdown. And I think, as you mentioned, just, the magnitude of that drive, it set the tone for the second half. And, it's just Michigan football playing Michigan football. And that's just, we're obviously, once we get back on track like that, it's a good feeling. And honestly, it's a feeling that we feel that we just can't be stopped. We just need the opportunities. And, I'm just, glad that we were able to make the adjustments. The coaches did a great job of prepping us. And, it was a big drive for us for sure.
You guys have anything else for them, Angelique?
Jim was in here talking about how much he loves his team, but do you guys ever sit back and think about what he's gone through this season, taking the pay cut with the contract extension, changing the staff to make this work?
Yeah, one of the first things I thought of after we won was Coach Harbaugh, and I think that happened against Ohio State. That happened here today again. It's just after the last season, it was so tough, and not just for us players, but for Coach Harbaugh as well. And we know that there's not one person who cares about Michigan more than Coach Harbaugh. And this team, we came together and, we want to win for Coach Harbaugh too. And, we're just so happy that we were able to, give him that joy because he deserves it.
Can I also ask you what you think of Donovan Edwards' arm?
Dude drops dimes, and I mean, I was shocked. He hasn't thrown a ball like that in practice, let me tell you, or else I might be second string. But yeah, he's just an extremely athletic player, and, he contributes to the offense in his unique way, and yeah, he's a gamer, I guess, with the arm.
And he can pass.
Yeah, it was a dime.